Alright YouTube, what is going on? It's Hightower5000 here today, bringing you a love story quest guide. The quest requirements for this quest are 77 magic, 68 construction, 68 smithing, 67 crafting. Boosts can be used for all. You must have also completed the Swan Song and Recipe for Disaster, freeing Sir Amik Varze. So the items you'll require for this quest are 1 steel bar, 1 mithril bar, 2 oak planks. You're also recommended to bring armour plus a weapon plus food for many high level monsters, so bring decent armour and a decent weapon. You're also going to want to bring protection from dragonfire, if that's either the shield or the potion. You're also going to want to bring along maybe a prayer potion, and if you are lower level, a superset. Finally, once you are ready, you want to make your way to the farm to the northeast of Draynor village. So once you arrive at the quest start point, you want to go ahead and speak with Mabel. Select option number 1, can you tell me what's wrong? You'll then get the quest prompt. You want to go ahead and accept the quest. Select option number 3, okay, off I go. Do note that there are a lot of problems with this quest on the next generation client, so it's recommended that you go back to the Java client, which you can see I'm using right now. So you then want to go ahead and climb up the ladder, which is just to your northwest. There are now lots of hay bales which you need to push around to solve a puzzle. So you want to go north, and then you want to push the hay bale to your west all the way along to the wall. This should then put it right into the corner. So there should be 2 hay bales to your immediate south. Go ahead and push these twice. You then want to move 1 tile to your east. You then want to push the 2 hay bales to your immediate south once. You then want to go ahead and push the single hay bale directly to your west. You then want to go ahead and push the 2 hay bales directly to your south. And this should give you a way through to get to the ring. When you go ahead and pick it up, you will then get a shaking animation. So you then want to go ahead and climb back down the ladder. So you should see Zenevivia. Go ahead and speak with her. She will then take the ring off you. You then want to go through all her chat options. And then eventually when you get to the option, okay, off I go, go ahead and select that. So go ahead and search any of the hay bales around you. This should then give you a twig. Go ahead and then speak with her again. Go ahead and then re-speak to her again. Select option number 2, will you return Mabel's ring and leave now? Select option number 2, I'm trying to complete this quest. And then select option number 5, alright, I accept, I'll make you regret this. She will then disappear. So from here you need to head to your southwest into Draynor village. You then want to go ahead and speak with the wise old man. Select option number 1, a woman called Zenevivia wishes to challenge us. So once the wise old man is outside, you want to go ahead and speak with him. Select option number 1, let's go. So from here you need to actually walk all the way to Remington. There's no fast way of doing this. So once you arrive in Remington, he will attach himself to the player owned portal. You then want to go ahead and speak with him. Select option number 1, what does that mean? Select option number 1, why didn't you return to the house years ago? Select option number 1, why is she trying to keep us out? Select option number 2, how can we get in there? So he's then going to walk off to the southeast and then enter into that building. You want to follow him into this house and then you want to go ahead and re-speak with him again. He will then give you 100 teleport to house teleport tabs. You then want to select option number 2, yes, I'm ready. So you will then obtain a teleport to house chipped. So you then want to go ahead and open the teleport to house chipped tab, and this will reveal this puzzle which we need to go ahead and solve. So first of all, we need to go ahead and solve the bottom half of the puzzle. So this here is the complete bottom half of the puzzle. All you want to do is go ahead and drag these tabs over from the left onto the chart, and it should look something like this. Go ahead and pause the video to go ahead and copy it. Once you've completed it, you want to go ahead and view the upper half. You then want to go ahead and complete the upper half, which is shown on screen. Again, just do the same thing. And then once that's done, the wise man will say that wasn't too hard. So you then want to go ahead and break the teleport to house chipped when you're standing beside the wise old man. So you then want to head over to your east and there should be a dungeon entrance. Go ahead and try and enter it. Select option number 2, traps, very dangerous, you go in first. Do note that when you're in this part, if you do die, you will lose all your items. Select option number 2, what are we going to build? So you then want to enter into the house just with the door just beside you. You'll then come across a workbench and also a clockmaker's bench. You then want to go ahead and use your steel bar on the clockmaker's bench. Select option number 1, yes. This will then create you a clockwork. You then want to go ahead and craft the clockmaker's bench again, and then you should create a dummy. And then once you've completed that, you should have a dummy in your inventory. Go ahead and select option number 1, okay, I'll get on with it. So we're about to go into the dungeon. Do note if you do suffer from epilepsy or any players that are sensitive to flashing lights, you should be aware and proceed with caution. You then want to go ahead and enter into the dungeon. So once you're down in the dungeon, you'll now be in control of the dummy. So you want to go ahead and open the pit door just to your north. And then that will set off a trap. So you then want to enter into the next room. Basically we're going to use this here, the dummy, to go ahead and defuse and trigger all the traps. Now in each stair room there is 1 trap, in every monster room there are 2 traps. Basically there's no way of actually identifying them, you just need to go ahead and walk around the room until you trigger 2. As you can see there, that is me triggered 2, so I'm now going to go ahead and open the pit door into the next room. Again, I've identified 2 in that room, so I'm going to move on to the next room to the west. Do note the room with the pit scarabite actually only has one trap in it. Do remember, in rooms with staircases there is only one trap. Once you reach the staircase room, you then want to go ahead and attempt to climb up the stairs. Select option number 1, yes, get it out now. So it's now time to go ahead and fight all the monsters we just passed, so go ahead and enter the dungeon. Do note that this is not a safe fight, so if you do die you will lose all your items. Select option number 1, yes, I'm sure I found them all, let's enter. Now do note you can go ahead and emergency teleport out at any time you want. Once you are down here, I'd recommend going ahead and drinking your overload or superset, and then you want to go ahead and enter into the next room. You then want to go ahead and kill the pit dog. The pit dog should be quite easy. Make sure you do not stand in the traps. So once you've killed the pit dog, you then want to move into the next room. You then want to go ahead and kill the pit ogre. Do note you can use prayers at this stage. Fortunately, I'm a high enough combat level that I don't need to. You then want to continue through to the next room and destroy the pit rock protector. After that, you then want to move on and kill the pit scarabite. You then want to move into the next room and then kill the demon. You then want to move into the next room. Now when you come across this here, the pit iron dragon, make sure you go ahead and equip your anti-dragon shield or drink your super anti-fire potion, or you will get hit for a lot of HP. And there we go. You then can go ahead and unequip that shield if you did equip it. You then want to go through the door. Before you climb up the stairs, you want to go ahead and speak with the wise old man. Select option number 1, violent crime is a bad way to have fun. Select option number 2, she's insane, let's kill her and leave. Select option number 4, okay, let's go and face her. So once you arrive up the stairs, you'll then see Zenevivia. You want to go ahead and speak with her. However, one or two things to note before we actually go ahead and speak with her and start the battle. You want to go ahead and avoid the flames on the floor. They deal a low amount of damage, but it's still best to avoid them. She will also use very weak magic spells. She will sometimes use protection prayers to prepare to switch attack styles. That's why we do have 2 attack styles. So once you're ready, go ahead and speak with her. So once you finish that conversation, you will then actually go into the combat fight. Do remember you might need to go ahead and top up on your super potions or your overload. Go ahead and use whatever prayers you want, there are no restrictions. So once that is finished, your screen will go black. Go ahead and then re-speak with her. So you'll then arrive back in Draynor village. You then want to go ahead and speak with Zenevivia, who should be standing beside the wise old man. You then want to go ahead and ask for the ring back, so select option number 4. Have you still got Mabel's ring? Select option number 2. When will you give me Mabel's ring? Select option number 2. Can I help? Select option number 1. When are you going to attack? So you then want to go ahead and climb up the stairs. There is a telescope on the southern wall which you want to go ahead and observe. So once that cutscene's over, you then want to climb back down the stairs, and then you want to go ahead and re-speak with Zenevivia. Select option number 2, can I have Mabel's ring back now? And there we go, that'll be the quest complete. So congratulations, you've completed Love Story. You're awarded with 2 quest points, 50,000 XP in construction, magic, 40,000 XP in smithing and crafting, along with 30,000 coins. You're given new construction and magic abilities, along with 2 treasure hunter keys. Thanks very much for watching this quest guide. Please leave a like, rating and subscribe if you are new around here. Go down into the description below and check out my other quest CDs playlist, where I'm sure I'll be able to help you out with another quest. And that's all for this video, so thank you very much for watching. My name is Hightower5000 and I'm out. Adios.